Hi everybody. We're back once again. I'm only 2 minutes late today, so I didn't really announce this. So if you guys don't show up, it's okay. I won't be offended. You guys we're still tight. Yeah, some NHL news happened that made me 2 minutes late. Just as I was hopping on here, there was a trade to announce. So hold on. This is the only place reporting it, so I'll bring this up here in a second. Gotta X out of a couple things. I still have my computer just booted up stuff still kind of open, so like Spotify and Discord and Steam and stuff like that. But here we are. Let's I'll bring up the chat here on my other device. That's usually the easiest thing. Hello, Midnight Fluffy Boy. Hey, Gabe. How's it going, everybody? Let's see. I gotta see if I can change my OBS a little bit here. Go there. Go there. Whatever. Alright, here we are. Anyway, let me open up my own YouTube to do my second screen on my phone. Get served an ad from myself. Way to go, me. Thoughts on changing the offside line in 3-on-3 to the red line? Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that. I think they should do like an over and back thing. I think the KHL just started doing that, where they added you can't go back over the red line after you cross it. I'm not watching a ton of KHL games, if I'm being honest, but I think that is probably a pretty reasonable fix, you know? So I think that's the move. But yeah, I think 3-on-3 is kind of, the coaches have coached the joy out of 3-on-3 hockey because it's all about possession and looping back and looping back and looping back. I mean, you saw in the U.S. versus Canada game, you saw the U.S. send out like Vince Trocheck just to take a face-off and then go screaming to the bench. Penguins used to do that with Jeff Carter. Like the decaying husk of Jeff Carter sent him out there to take just one face-off and then go screaming over to the bench. Yeah, it's too possession-based right now. Because when they first put in 3-on-3, it was, the action was there. Like, it was so frantic. But now it's not so much. Hey, Eric. How's it going, my friend? Yeah. So anything that can bring back a little bit of the fun and joy of 3-on-3, I am for. That's my thought. But turning up my mic a little bit. Tell me if that probably sounds. Oh, that's probably too loud. I'm trying to look at my levels here. There we go. I think that'll work. Alrighty. Leafs used to send out David Kampf. Exactly. How many times did Jeff Carter bleach his hair throughout his career? I think he's just a blonde adult man. Now, did he bleach his hair a lot as a kid? I think, but the people can hear you. Can the people hear me? Piccolo. Let's real quick, because there was a trade that literally just happened. Now that the NHL is back and doing this. There was a trade involving my precious Pittsburgh Penguins. My dear Penguins. Why are my favorite players ontologically evil? I don't know. I talked a lot about the Team USA stuff on my Twitter. You can follow me on there if you want to hear like more in-depth takes, I guess. But I am obviously pretty disappointed by a lot of the stuff that came out from the locker room. Guerin should have never let Kash Patel in there. I think it all gets cut off if he doesn't go in there, but it's a mess, and a mess that is not particularly surprising, which is kind of makes it even more frustrating. But I don't know. They can put their money where their mouth is, but we'll see. Orthodontically. Yeah, that's just Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes is orthodontically evil right now. He got all his teeth done smashed out. I don't know. They can just not go to the State of the Union. if it's... That would be a little bit of restoring faith for me, but I have a feeling they're going to be there, and I wouldn't be too shocked otherwise, but we'll see. Not a lot of Braden Holtbys on that gang, but we'll see how it goes. Anywho, talk about the modern NHL. Talk about just going back to regular old hockey, I guess. The Olympics, full disclosure, I'm very excited that the U.S. team won. I think that's very exciting for me as a fan. I thought the best on best tournament was awesome. So that's most of what I have to say on that. I didn't get to watch as much of it as I'd have wanted to, but you know, it is what it is. Sydney, I can't go to the post office Pokemon Go raid. I'm sorry. Streaming. All right. Anywho. Oh, Lord. Now I've messed up my phone. Okay. We're back. All right. Now that I lowered the mood for everybody. Anyway. The Penguins made a trade. Let's see if I can get a better look at it here. The Athletic did a write-up on it. It's our friend of the channel, Josh Yohe, and guy who writes about the Avalanche, Peter Baugh. Does Peter Baugh just write about the Avalanche? I think he writes about another team too. Yes, he writes about the Rangers and Avalanche, but mostly the Rangers. I find it kind of sad that the Athletic doesn't have a writer for every single team, because like Pittsburgh has like 2 or 3, but I guess there just isn't as much of an appetite. But anyway, I think you're gonna want to hear this. Yeah, that's what he's saying. They're all booing me. Everybody's booing me. Boo, boo. All right, so the Penguins traded Brett Kulak to the Colorado Avalanche for Sam Girard and a 2028 second-round pick. The Penguins got Kulak in the Jarry trade, and this is all the stats about Sam Girard. He's small, he can move, but he's still pretty good. People kind of hate on him or whatever. I think he's gotten kind of a bad rap from Colorado. But man, the Penguins, this person, Mr. John S., is right on the money. Kyle Dubas won't be satisfied until he owns every second-round pick for the next 3 years. That's true. The man is just going out and getting seconds. This is also true. Jarry, the Jarry trade continues to evolve. Jarry now for Skinner, who has been better than Jarry, but I mean, that's still up in the air. Sam Girard, who is a competent middle pair 4 or 5 type guy. I don't know how well he'll work alongside Letang. That was my dad's concern. Will he be able to play alongside Letang? Baugh should change his thing to Baugh Humbug. That'd be nice. And now he's got 2 seconds out of it. I don't know. I don't think it's a horrible trade for Colorado. But they save some money. That's the big thing, is they're trying to move out some. They're moving out money so that they can make a bigger move. Sam Girard is, in a vacuum, a better player than Brett Kulak. Brett Kulak has been quite good with Letang, so that's kind of what you leave up in the air there, because the Penguins had pretty solid defense on their left side thanks to the emergence of Wotherspoon and the emergence of Ryan Shea. We'll see what it's looking like with Girard instead of Kulak, but that's a kind of smallish defense. Like, Kulak was a little bit bigger and a little bit more sound defensively. I think Sam Girard can play, though. He's legit. I've always thought he was a good player. I think he was part of the Duchesne trade, wasn't he? Me at dinner. Yeah, exactly. Seconds. Everybody likes seconds. I just won a cup in the NHL franchise mode with Columbus because Peter Chiarelli forgot to take his Prozac and traded me Zdeno Chara. Well, I mean, a gentleman by the name of Mike Milbury did that once. I get to talk about that in the next Leafs video. The next Leafs video is like... it's like the last Game of Thrones movie. I mean, yeah, movie. The last Game of Thrones book. Like, I keep talking about it, and yet it's still not done. It is going to be a little bit longer than some of the previous ones, and I don't know. I'm trying to make it like funny and good. We'll see. But it's almost done. I promise. But yeah, I think this is a good move for Pittsburgh. We'll see again how it works. I wonder how the... Oh no, I'm not logged into my X the Everything app on here, or maybe I am now. I wonder what the smart people that I follow think. Jason, this guy's pretty smart. He says, "Holy smokes, Dubas is cooking." He's not wrong. Pittsburgh really needed another D with some offensive prowess, and Girard will provide it. He costs more than Kulak and has another year, but getting a second along with him when they have tons of cap space is nice work. He is correct. These guys nailed it, and I'm not going to engage with this. I will look at it later. Anyway, so the Penguins got a pretty good trade. We'll see how it actually works in practice, but I think it'll work. Do Dragons kill everyone? It's possible. Must be a vote of confidence in the coaching staff to make things work with Girard. I think that's probably true. I mean, they made things work with, like, Ryan Shea. They got a decent amount, a pretty good performance out of, but I think it's mostly the second rounder. When you get a better player in a vacuum for a second round pick, yeah. I don't know what other platforms he's on. I don't know if either Danny or Jason are on anything other than X, our friend X, the Everything app. Everybody loves X, the Everything app. It's where you get everything. Apparently, that's what I've been told. Anyway, let's play some Franchise Hockey Manager. Let's get some levity up here in the world of fake hockey. So as you may remember, I, at the end of not the last stream, but the stream before, was relieved of my duties running the Centralia Fireballs, not the Flint Firebirds. The Centralia Fireballs. After I had kind of remade them and really, really helped build them into what they could be. That was, I will say, pretty disappointing. But now we have a new thing to look forward to. We have a new team. Man, they have all the good guys that I've signed for them. Jerks. Can I get Ilka Antilla on this team? Make this work. They don't want anything for Ilka? Oh, come on. I got them Devin freaking Levi. That really sours my thoughts here. So let's look at our current team as we're heading into the season with the bad. What day is this? It's July 2nd. Okay. I really wish they didn't fire me. That's true. I do. I wish Centralia didn't fire me right after I made them what they were. So, looks like we have a pretty good young goalie in Gary McLaughlin. I like that. Looks like we have a solid starter who put up really nice numbers last year, even though he's not that great. We have Mikey Anderson as our number one defenseman. We have... Let's sort by ability. We have Nick Perbix. We have a fake guy, Mikita Merklaw. We have Jalen Chatfield. Okay. Jalen's pretty good. We have Max Domi as our big offensive force. We have Connor Zary. Okay. Trey Moran. Is he real? I think that's a baseball player. Colton Essen. A bunch of guys that aren't real. But we will build around this. Now, what I've not looked at is our finances. Promotion incoming. You would think we're getting back into the top league. That's the hope. Available money for free agents is minus $2 million. I don't know why that's in green. I feel like that should not be in green. We have the 20th ranked payroll. And as was the case in our previous place, we are hemorrhaging money. Now, it is the off season. We're going to lose money in the off season. I'm hoping that we can recoup this a little bit. Yeah, our fixed cut. We should have a little bit extra. In terms of money, we have no money. That's right. Yes, we have basically no money. So, we're just going to have to let it ride, baby. Oh, the Burger Men announced Mike Fritt. Who took my job in Centralia? Is that still unoccupied? Sebastian Aho signed with the Mississippi Monitors. Minus $2 million means we're in the perfect spot to schedule. That is true. I forgot right before I got fired. I started a new arena build project. I don't know how I can see that, but oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I put them 3,000 points in the hole. They too are losing money, but they have a much higher payroll than me. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So who took over my job? Ken Snowden. Does he have any experience? This guy worked for the Maui Mahi Mahi. He worked for 1 year for the Maui Mahi Mahi, and they're like, yeah, he's going to fix us. Yeah, they look great, man. Who's Billy Peterson? What's the history here with the Mahi? Well, they weren't bad last year. I'm not really sure why he got fired, but anyway. Guess the expectations were very high. We are the moving ducks, that's right. Training programs, here we come. Training programs are only available at the start of the regular season. Right-click on a player, press F1 for help. I don't know, man. I ain't reading all that. Wait, this is the Mahi Mahi Mahi. I don't care about them. Give me my Afflex. There we go. Mikey, Mikey, let's work on your defensive tactics. Max, we kind of need you to be like a skill guy. Let's work on your playmaking. Nick Perbix, Cal Peterson's cousin. he's still in the minors, isn't he? Nick Perbix, just work on your defense in general. Connor Zary, work on your offense in general. Jalen, checking. This guy, I mean, I couldn't tell you. How about he learns how to shoot? Who's this guy? Gary McLaughlin. Oh, this is our goalie. That's goalie Gary. Goalie Gary can't get assigned to anything. Oh, neither can anyone else? Oh, okay, I have everybody assigned. Well, I assigned our best players, so. Continue. July scouting update. There are some free agents available. Ivan Provorov, Keandre Miller, Lucas Dostal, Adam Pelech. Does Anthony Cirelli want to play for us? I don't know. I don't think we have any money. A Severson trade might happen. The Christopher Beckford Sues are trying to shop Damon Severson. Yeah, I probably should have double-checked the scouting report. But we're just going to hope they can do it. Gary McLaughlin, our number one selling... Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Gary McLaughlin, our number one selling jersey. Up with Hjalmar Linder, Rick Gainey, Martin Van Ostrand, and Nikita Tolopilo. Peterson's with Olivi. That's very funny. Did any of our guys make this? No. The Fredericton Foilers are selling a lot of jerseys. People are all in on Fredericton. Jalen lost one strength? These are losses? Jalen, you were supposed to be working on that, man. These guys got to get in the gym over the off season. Come on. All right, our monthly budget. Yeah, it's not like we can up it. Yeah, I mean we're gonna be we're losing points. Hall of Fame. Who do I vote for the Hall of Fame? I don't think these guys existed in our league. Danny Ballmer used to manage the Auckland Athletics. Sure. Hello? Can we just go to the next day, please? What's going on with the Hall of Fame induction? Yeah, the age curve. I'm not. Are we stuck? Can I exit and come back? Hold on. Oh, I exited the whole game. I'm a fool. We back. Go to the play menu. That's probably smart. Play. Yeah, because it's really jacked up around the... How about the end of today? No. How about tomorrow? There should now... The reign of embattled Havana Havana's gonna fire their GM on August 2nd. Jorge Valles for the Havana Rebels. He's been there the whole time. And they got a lot better last year. I think that's ridiculous. Theoretically, there you go, Nikita Talipio. He's a large man. Theoretically, there's supposed to be an interleague draft sometime. Stream over. That's right. Okay, so far our offseason, guys. Gary McLaughlin's becoming a team player. That's what we like to see. The Canberra Bears. They're shopping Noel Buttery around. Can I get involved in the Noel Buttery trade? No. Albert Hickman picks up some passing. It's not the most eventful offseason of all time, I'll tell you. Greg Little goes from Cobble to Canberra, or vice versa. I don't know. We got to start selling jerseys, man. We got to start. I know we're losing money. I know. Our arena is very poor quality. It doesn't have enough room for anyone. Oh, not the Hall of Fame again. Oh, wait, these are my scouts. I see. AI assigned scouts. I don't think they have anything to do. Tyrone is looking to... The Tyrone Moist Mixed Forests are looking to trade Stanislav Anthoken. The destination is believed to be Auckland? That's us. They don't want any of my guys. You sure you don't want Nick Perbix? And this guy whose last name's Drab? Okay, they really don't want Drab. What about... Hickman? I almost accidentally hit force trade. That would have been rude. That's for a 1-for-1. I see. They said no way. It's not a fair offer. Don't bother me. Okay, fine. They're trading Oscar Farquharson. Let's see if we can get Oscar Farquharson. Because we're really heavy on defense. I don't know if we need all of these good defensemen. Let's try again to move Nick Perbix. They probably will accept that offer. Yeah, because we're taking on a bunch of salary. What happened to Siplikov that got him suspended? Do we have anybody who has like a bad contract? Yeah, this guy. Van Ostrand. They don't want Martin Van Ostrand. Can they take another one of my bums? That guy's kind of young. Can they take this guy, Mueller? No. Okay, fine. I'm good with this. Zip just does that. Okay. Okay, we're getting Oscar Farquharson. I think that could help us. We do kind of have to make these lines. I'd kind of been neglecting it. Farquharson, of course, is going to get dressed. Tell me he's not only good at being a counterattacking forward. He's only good at being a counterattacking forward. Okay. Zeri, you can't only be good at being a counterattacking forward. How about being a playmaker instead? We have Max, we have Moran, we have Gainey. We do kind of have to fill this lineup out with guys who suck. So, Hickman. And Buckley. Counterattacking forwards are good. Alright, fine. Yeah, turning him into Susi and Palat was a Matthew Darsh masterclass. Oh, yeah. I'm remembering that trade now. All the trades that happen like right before the deadline are like gone from my mind. Do we even have enough guys? Yeah, we have enough guys. I kind of want to play Drab. Or where was that Lominen? He was kind of youngish. Eero Lominen. Boy, he is one-dimensional. Let's play Drab. I kind of want Angel Drab to play. I like his name. He's a 3 grinder. Oh, he can do some other things. How about speedy forward? Speedy forward for Angel Drab. Responsible transition drivers. Speedy forwards, meanwhile, are more all-out transition. Hey, Ben, love your content. Have you talked about the gold medal game yet? I did a little bit. I thought it was a really good game. And the U.S. got outplayed, and yet they won. They goalied the opposition with their goalie that famously can't win in situations like that. But he did. Can't argue with that. Turning into Bulk Bogan. Yeah, I hope not. I've been taking a lot of minoxidil, so I'm hoping that I can keep my hair a little longer than Hulk, but we'll see. It's never entirely out of the question here. We don't have enough defensemen, by the way. I've determined this. So we gotta move somebody. Can we shop Nikola Mueller? No. Okay. Can we shop some of the other bums? Julian Ogranchesek? No. Okay. What's the junk we can pick up off the free agents? Free agents. Oh, Bulk Bogan. Sorry. Bulk Bogan. Canadian's super upset, but hey, sometimes you just got... It's absolutely true. It is just what it is. Oh, and I should say again, Uh, 3-on-3 in a game like that is stupid. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, it just is how it is. Shop manually, look for teams looking for what you're offering. Okay. Fine. I guess. What is this? Let's go. I don't know what it is, but I want to sort by it. Oh, it's the amount of scouting I've done on these guys. I remember now. This guy seems like something. A 17-year-old left wing. Oh, right. No, don't need wings. We need defense. Any defenseman. Okay. How about Jared Banks? Can I offer him a contract? I'll meet your demand. It exceeds my budget? Yeah, who cares? We're going over the budget. Why don't they have opening closing ceremonies on days at the start and the end with no competition to worry about on the... it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Is there anybody who's taking less than $550,000? Or this is that league man? That is league man. Okay. How about Leo Bernson? I know it exceeds the budget. It's fine. We're fine. We need defensemen. We don't have another option. Everybody on here is either like cripplingly old or an infant. This guy's 22. Wait. Luca Cagna. Was that guy on Team Italy? Why does his name sound familiar? Is he real? Is this a real guy? Ben speedrunning getting fired. It's true. Yeah, any divsman. Whatever. We have to do what we have to do. We have to at least have a roster. Yeah, I know. I gotta give everybody numbers. Oh, Jared's still thinking about it? And so is Leo and Jared need to sign. Oscar, I can't get... How about number 14? Okay. There you go, buddy. We kind of really need those good young guys to sign. Okay, Leo did sign. Good. The Golden Eagles and the Kazoos made a trade. Is that the Kalamazoo Kazoos? It is. Oh, and Luca signed too. Okay. Cool. All right. Jalen got better at checking. And Jared Banks signed. Oh, hold on. We're here at the regular season. I gotta fully make my lines. Okay. So we've kind of built out a defense first type team. Leander. Do you think any of these guys want to learn how to play forward? I wonder if any of these guys want to learn how to play forward. There's Millard Mulholland, by the way. We traded him here before the end of last season, and here he is. Yeah, I gotta dress some defensemen. Luca is actively the best. Has he done anything? No, he's not been able to play on a team. What about... Oh, no, we don't want Simon Mueller. All right, let's dress Luca. He's a pure left defenseman. The other two are left, right, and right, left. Sorry, Luca. I can't dress you then. I want Benston to play because he has the highest potential. No, don't make him a screener. Let's do a solid two-way defenseman. And I want Banks to play. There. Don't make him a screener either. Oh, he has a pretty high ceiling as a two-way defenseman. Maybe he should play further up the lineup to start. Oh, yeah, we have to go find Adam Ginning. I forgot about the Adam Ginning search. I don't care. I'm playing Luca at forward. Who's getting dressed? Who's getting scratched? Van Kirk. He looks like he sucks. Let's scratch Van Kirk. Let's play Luca up front. Now he can play as he's a level 5 screener. It's kind of comparable to everybody else. We'll get him some time on ice. Oh man, I gotta build out these power plays. Ooh, okay. Stop messaging me, people. I can't do this right now. I have to silence this. I don't know how. I don't know how to do that. Notification settings. Mute for 1 hour. That's fine. Okay. Anyway. We're back. Okay. I gotta bring my chat back up. Marvelous. Anyway. Okay. So Merkulov is pretty good. He can run the top power play with... We got to put Domi up there. We got to put Zary up there. We got to put our new guy, Farquharson up there. Merkulov's running the point. Gainey can be on the second power play. Moran, okay. This is all tracking. Let's put Benson up there and Banks on the second one. I'd suggest behind the net as your PP. Everything goes through our center. Okay, all right. Soon we will address our tactics here. Do we have another capable forward? No. No, we don't. Oh, Van Kirk's an alternate. Oh, the people aren't going to like that he's scratched. Let's put Drab on there. No, not Laminen. I want Drab. Yeah, Drab. We do have 2 competent centers. That is true. Gainey, Banks, Benson, Berntson, Zary, Farquharson, Gainey, and Moran. That sounds fine to me. And Merkulov, and Berntson, and Banks, and Anderson. Okay. Penalty kill. Actually, Let's do Banks and Merkelaw and we'll put Domi up front and Zeri on the point. And then that's fine. Scratching an alternate seems to be less of an issue. They're just automatically part of your... Okay, that makes sense. Oh, we have to put the penalty killing together. Is anybody good at this? Gainey. Okay. Gainey. And Essen is okay at it. Domi. Farquharson. Buckley. And Zeri. Okay. That's fine. That's not ideal, but that's okay. And then Anderson, Chatfield, Merkulaw, Berntsen, Leander, and now we can play Cagnoni back as the penalty kill defenseman. Actually, he's not that good at that. Cagnoni should be playing the point on the power play, I'm seeing now. Where's that other guy? Merkulaw, Chatfield, Berntsen, Banks. There he is. Let's put... Oh no, I'm satisfied with all that. Gainey and Domi. Mikey Anderson and Chatfield and Merkulaw and Berntsen and Gainey and Domi and all these guys. Okay. 4-on-4. Well, this will be Zeri, and then Moran will be on the second line. Oh, Cagnoni is really good at offense. Yeah, he can switch. We can switch him to forward, I think, without too much of an issue. He's our forward/7th defenseman. Zeri, Cagnoni, Domi. Oh yeah, we want Moran and the other guy, the guy that we just got. Where's his friggin' name? Farquharson. Farquharson will be on the top. Farquharson, Zeri, Domi, Moran, Merkelaw. Where's Berntsen? Berntsen. Okay. Second column's always the center, even when it looks like it says D. Oh, okay. They're bad about labeling this. That makes sense. Goalie starts, that's all fine. Okay, tactics. Okay. That's the real question. What breakout are we running? People like the stretch. People have mixed. Okay, not that one. Maybe along the boards. Through center works with one guy. Let's do the stretch. I like the stretch. Let's do some stretch passing. Neutral zone offense. Not dump. Not funnel. Wide. Stay in your lane. I don't know, maybe we'll do funnel. Yeah, let's do the funnel. Zone attacking. Yep, there's behind the net. That'll work. That is true. It is neutral for everybody. Maybe we should just go for the simplest things. Nobody can forecheck. All of our guys who suck cannot forecheck. I guess we'll do the 1-2-2. Defensive zone coverage. A lot of these guys have very differing opinions. I guess we'll collapse to the net. It's mostly just our bad guys who can't do it, and Farquharson, but he'll be okay. Okay, power play defense. We like back up. Sure. Our shorthanded forecheck is just wait. That's fine. Do we do the basic box or the aggressive box? Let's do the basic box. And our shorthanded attack. Yeah, I think that's going to be puck possession. Okay, I'm fine with all that. Oh, this is by line. I don't... We can break that down later. Oh, it's my perception as a coach. All right. Let's give McLaughlin the first start. He's the future here. Van Ostrand can play the third line minutes. This fourth line is just horrible. There are some major issues with this team, and the Vladivostok Volcanoes were up in the good last year, in the nice. So let's play it. Oh, it's playing some sick music. This team looks better than the inaugural Krakens. Yeah, I mean, so does poop from a butt, generally speaking. This is what they're playing in Vladivostok to get amped. The national anthem is playing. I assume the Russian national anthem. Let's speed it up a little bit. Whoa. Here we go. We're headed back the other way. We're offside. A dump down. We got the icing. Does not look like we've been able to sustain much offensive zone pressure. Oh. Oh, okay. Got a shot attempt. Got another shot attempt. Maybe we should hit the net. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to live in Vladivostok. They did have Jared McCann, but we have Van Ostrom, or whatever his name is. I'm going to have to get used to these new guys. Okay, so Zeri's wearing number 9. That's kind of our guy to watch. Him and 9 and 7, I think, are our best players. he picked the puck up behind the net and immediately turned it over with no pressure. We're playing kind of a low event. We scored. We scored. Trey Moran, the captain. The captain from Max Domi. Who we have showing up so far? Domi and Mikey Anderson. Okay. All right. Puck's out of play. Here we go. We're headed into the offensive zone. Yeah, we're kind of playing we're really Zem Gusgergensons. That's tough. That's tough to take. That's tough to take. That's a real momentum killer. Is this NHL 78? Yes. Here we go. Getting some shots. Oh, we had a look there. Pick up the puck. Oh, he got tripped. No, we tripped their guy. What are we doing? Measuring how well they play their assigned role. Oh, interesting. Is that why Dumo was dominating in player rating? Because he was just playing the defensive role really well? Getting a shot shorthanded. Oh. Where can I see? Gainey is number 7. Drab is number 8. Zari's number 9. Farquharson's number 14. Okay. Moran, Domi. Okay. Okay. Good to get the hold. Entirely performance-based for goalies. That, yeah. I mean, it would be tough to have them do anything else, I guess. Did we just trip them? We did. It's Merkelaw again. I think, didn't he take the last penalty? Yes. We can't give up a goal before the end of this period here, fellas. Oh, we got a little look there at the end. Leo Bernson wants me to explain his role. Yeah, sure. He doesn't grasp it. The classic explaining the role and them not grasping it. Oh, Bernson fought Mason Marchment. Bernson really stepping up. How old is he? The kid was born in 2008. He is very young, and here he is going after Mason Marchment. Okay. Okay. I mean, he got his butt whooped, but that'll work. That's the kind of thing we're looking for here, fellas. And we got the momentum. Here we go. Oh. Gainey is letting a lot of opponents get around him. Let him keep doing his thing. Oh, that was a good look there. That was a good look there. Here we go, driving the other direction. Yeah, this is a really gummed up game in the neutral zone, I'll tell you. Another good save. We're heading the other way. Really back and forth hockey here. Our guy got thrown out. Is that Colin Blackwell on their team? That's crazy. I feel like this is what hockey looks like to people who don't like hockey. When's Cody Ceci? We do have to add Cody Ceci. He was born during the Great Recession. It's true. He went after Mason Marchment. Okay. Uh-oh. We held on after that odd man. Getting a point-producing result here against Vladivostok, that would be fine. Looks like Ant's on cocaine. Yeah, pretty much. Ant's chasing around. Oh, no. It was Colin Blackwell. What happened? Max Domi is sucking it up on defense. Man, Cagnoni, the converted forward, has been showing up. He's put 2 shots on goal. That's tough. That's tough to take. This late in the period, that is tough to take. Here we go. Oh, okay, Mario Ferraro took a penalty. We get 1 second of a power play. Okay. Leo, I'm going to try and explain this to you some more. He doesn't grasp it. We need goals badly, but aren't pressing for shots. Yeah, sure. Here we go. Oh, getting a shot on net. Getting a shot on net. It's the Moran line out there. Getting some more shots. Oh, they're eating them up. They're eating them up. Here we go. Oh. That was a great look. That was a great look for our guys. I think this is the Van Ostrom line. I think that's who 92 is. Whoa, they were wheeling and dealing there. No. Zeri can't be playing more conservatively. Mikey Anderson's trying to carry this team. 3 shot blocks isn't necessarily a good thing, but, you know. This is the Moran line. Held. Corsi merchants, that's true. We're just trying to jack up the Corsi. We're taking every shot attempt humanly possible. Okay, here we go. There it is. There it is. Rick Gainey. Rick Gainey, number 7 from number 15, Trey Moran, and number 4, Leo Berntsen. Leo Berntsen, what a debut for him. He's come out. He has gotten a fight with Mason Marchment. He's logged 17 minutes on ice. He's picking up his first point and assist. I think that Gainey line is playing pretty well. Gainey's got 4 shots. Domi has 4. Gainey's got 5 shots. Domi has 4. Moran has a goal on 1 shot. That Gainey line's kind of... I mean, the Moran line has kind of shown up. Bernstein's going for the Gordie Howe hat trick. He better. If Bernstein gets the game winner, we will do something. We'll give him an A. Oh, he just iced the puck. Now he's trapped out there. Oh, Merkelaw, man. You gotta stop taking penalties. It's his 3rd minor penalty of the game. Oh! Oh, a penalty from Alexander Anderson. Puts it at even strength, 4-on-4. Got a shot on. Oh. I think we just missed. Shot blocking is treading water, not ideal, but what else are you going to do? It's true. So I like Fenwick generally more than Corsi because it doesn't count blocked shots. It only counts misses and shots on net. But I'm sure it's flawed in its own way. Those are kind of limiting stats. All analytics are a little limited, but you know, it's a Scottish priest doing. That's the question. All right, here we go. A dump from the blue line, forcing the goal. We got it. Angel Drab. We put Angel Drab in early. Angel Drab gets the goal from Van Ostrand and Merkelaw. Merkelaw finally paying his due after 3 minor penalties. A huge goal with 10 seconds remaining from Angel Drab. They are 10 seconds away from sewing up a 3-point night here against the recently demoted Vladivostok Volcanoes. And they will take it. Penn's just traded with the Avs for Sam Girard, Brett Kulak. That's right, yes. We talked about it a little bit at the beginning here, but I think that is a generally good trade for the Penguins, but we'll see how Girard fits as opposed to Kulak, because Kulak was a pretty good fit with the Penguins, and he was playing pretty good hockey. Wow. What a huge performance from the boys. Showing up. That's showing up for your new coach / GM. Just a great performance. I'm taking them out after this. What a game. What a game, fellas. Trey Moran, goal and an assist. I guess they didn't want to put what's his face up there. Angel Brute or whatever. Angel Drab. Huge win. Who led us in game rating? Rick Gainey, big game, 6 shots on net. That Gainey line really showed up. Angel Drab, 1 shot on goal. Wow. Good job, fellas. Who led us in ice time? Mikey Anderson, of course. Pretty balanced ice time, honestly. Luca Cagnoni struggled offensively, but he played pretty well defensively. Put 3 shots on net, had 3 giveaways. Pizza Party, yeah, 2 slices each. I would say it's going to be more of an elementary school pizza party where the teacher bought 1 pizza and is cutting it in like 15 pieces. That's kind of what we're looking at here. We ain't got no money. Acquire a better goalie. Okay, where's my job security screen? That's all they want, is acquire a better goalie. The fan happiness is at 100. So how about deal? You know? Mr. O'Connor is somewhat patient. We are in win now. We want a championship. That's a lot to ask, but I'm willing to spend Mr. O'Connor's money for this. Corsi is better in macro, but for defensive defensemen whose shot blocking is a repeatable skill anyway, Fenwick can probably give you a better picture. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good way to put it. We've got a game against Osaka. I don't know how I can not give McLaughlin the start once again after his Game 1 performance. Winners and a shutout from Gary McLaughlin. He said, "Oh, you want us to add a new goalie? How's this for you?" Trey Moran did get a minor cut on his ankle, but Trey Moran, another goal late. Martin Van Ostrand kind of carrying that line. Angel Drab picks up another goal. These guys want to play in the nice. These guys want to get up to the nice, man. What a game from McLaughlin. 47 shots against, 47 saves. What a performance from the kid. Gary McLaughlin. Wow. Max Domi's getting better at passing. All right, second half of a back-to-back, I believe, against Omaha. We will give Talipio the start. He was good for them last season, so get a better goalie. Exactly. Ooh, we got lit up by Omaha. They came out strong. Oh, yeah, they came out strong. Marcus Johansson and Lawson Krause. But Farquharson, and then Herod, and then Farquharson and Cagnoni, we had it tied, thanks to Cagnoni. And then Tim Robinson said, I think you should leave. Right. And then Juan Sandoval and Ethan Bear with an empty netter. Mikey Anderson, good, another solid game. He's our guy. Jared Banks kind of emerging quietly. Trey Moran's been good all season, even though he has a cut on his leg. Is he getting? Yeah, he's getting 17 minutes of ice time a night. That sounds right. Okay, so we lose. We lose there. Toronto media always deserves beef. Yeah, Calder favorite is Burnson. Absolutely. Burnson is our guy. Guangdong and Kalamazoo made a trade. Guangdong acquired Albert Domish for Anthony Jones. Anthony Jones was not happy with the Guangdong Tigers. Talipio, I can't be giving you the start again, man. I got to give it to the hot hand. And we show up. We show up big time. 5-3. 5-3 against Tucson. Ni hao to the Guangdong Tigers. Leo Burnson, first career goal, a banger on the power play, unassisted. Not entirely sure how that happened. Maybe in my head he picked off. Let's see. I guess we could see it. Yeah, I'm gonna say he picked off their guy trying to break it out and just fired it on. And Farquharson scored right in front. And they answered in period 2. But we lit it up late in the game. Hickman, Zary, Anderson. It's another good game here, fellas. What the fuck am I looking at? This is our franchise hockey league in which we are... They traded Ivan Barbashev, in which we have 2 leagues. Yeah, great trade there, brother. There is the nice hockey league and the bad hockey league. We are currently in the bad hockey league trying to get promoted up to the nice hockey league. There are real NHL players. All of the real NHL players are scattered throughout the league. But there's also a bunch of random fake guys. So take what you will. Angel Drab gaining some leadership. Angel Drab's 39? All right. Sure. Yeah, Ivan Barbashev for Jacob Bernard Docker. Wait, how is that? Oh no, that's from last season. Is Barbashev still hurt? Because didn't he blow his ACL last year? How are the bum ass fireballs doing? That I built. Oh no, this is just the preseason? Tell me this isn't the preseason. Jacob Bernard stalkers. His shoes. Tell me this isn't the preseason. Who is this guy? It's me. I think this is the preseason. I know. It's fair. You know, at least we're kind of showing up in the preseason. My guys are showing up and playing in the preseason. We're getting reps that everybody else isn't getting, you know? What mail do they want from me? Why does Montpelier... Oh, I'm already being offered jobs in the end? Yeah, nice try, brother. You think I want to coach a team with Adam Fox and Jacob Chikrin and Akira Schmid and John Gibson and Kevin Fiala, Pavel Zacha, Teuvo Teravainen? A lot of real life guys who are real and playing in the NHL. You think I'm interested in that? No. I'm here to stay. When's our actual season start? It is still the freaking preseason. I don't want your job, Montpelier. The team is... Okay, we're selling a lot of season tickets. These seats will always be counted as sold during the season. So our minimum attendance is that low. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. We are... well... That's not great compared to some of the other teams. Tokyo and Mexico City and Bellingham have actual... actual stuff going on. The Bellingham Fighting Tractors have not been able to dig themselves out of this hole. Looks like Mexico City built themselves a new... I think they may have built themselves a new arena. We're right there, kind of in the lowish tier. Vladivostok gets some pretty good attendance. Still more than the Yotes were getting. We're kind of playing in a mullet arena situation. Jared Banks is getting better. Farquharson is getting worse. And so is Van Kirk. Trey Moran is almost 100%. McLaughlin, keep playing so that you stay hot for opening night. We lost to Havana. I don't care. Where is opening night? Nick Foligno is available. He was on Auckland last year, it says. Trey Moran is ready. Yeah, Trey, you're playing, buddy. I'd hope so. Oh, Tolipio got a shutout. Pretty good performances overall in preseason, even though we didn't exactly rotate my players. Berntsen, the number one selling jersey, him and Jared Banks. People are all in on Berntsen. We're still hemorrhaging money, in case you were wondering. Not ideal. But, I mean, we're coming a little bit closer to not being utterly destitute. Because this is not that far of a gap. The 18-7 and the 21-ish, 21-1. We're right there. The Mexico City Golden Eagles. Yeah. Boy, they would love it. Building an ice rink. Didn't they host? They hosted they hosted one of the worlds there, like Division 3 worlds or something like that. Were in Mexico City, I think, last year. I think Worlds are coming up. We should be paying attention. Maybe spend some points in marketing. That is true. My fan base is happy enough. Whitehorse wants me. The Whitehorse War Eagles. Igor Shesterkin. Now, this is about... I have to pay... I feel as though I have to pay my dues, you know? We have to build our way up. Gary McLaughlin. Some big play. Opening night. Coming up. No, I don't want the job. Thank you, though. Tuscaloosa brings in John Lurch. The BHL season preview, we are not in any of it. Matthew Barzal is supposed to be the BHL. Oh, he's on Bellingham. He's supposed to drag them out into contention. Mexico City and Tucson. Vern Knight. Okay. All right. Philip Gustafson. I don't think... Yeah, Devin Levi of Centralia, huh? Devin Levi of Centralia. I did that. It was me. Leo Burnson is rapidly adjusting. Yeah. This is the guy, man. This is the guy. I can fix them. I can fix them. Favorite Girl Scout cookies? I kind of like the Adventurefuls that came out recently. They are pretty good. We have too many players on our active... Yep. We have too many of that. On where? Sorry, Nikola Mueller. Actually, who's the most dickish of all of these people? Why is everybody so mad? I guess we do have our player facilities ranked very low. All right, goodbye. Sorry. Can I wave you? There's somewhere... Oh, reserve list. Yes. There you go. Millard, I'm sorry, buddy. You played in the NHL last year. That is true. But let's be real here. Did I cut enough people? Yes. Oh, Siplikov's suspension is over. Caden Price, Carey's kid, got suspended. Sell everything for a 38-year-old wash star. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what I should do, but... Have you had the Explore Moors? Listen, Rocky Road cookies, they taste more... Oh, I have not. Sydney did not get Explore Moors last time. Barely an after-game pizza. It's true. Let's see if we get the real after-game pizza here, folks. We got the first real game of the season. I did, unfortunately, watch that preseason game in full. A few moments of my life that I will not receive back. But now we'll watch this game in full. View speed is fast. The sound is medium. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, sure. Let's ride. We did. It's the rival. This is the rivalry game. This is the rivalry. It wasn't good. You think they'd play for a hot dog and a handshake? It's true. They would. Absolutely. This is the rivalry game between Canberra and Auckland. Kind of a oceanic duel. Our boys are getting some action so far. I don't know if my first team will be quite as dominant playing against other teams' first teams. Kind of slogging it out here. Getting some chances. Here we go. Oh, okay. That was a barrage of shots. Tyler Toffoli takes a penalty. Puts the Bears down a man. The Auckland Athletics have a chance. Auckland Athletics headed to the power play. Big face-off win. Puck is out of play. Okay, we can't just let him drive down there like that. Big goal. Trey Moran, the captain. First goal of the season. He gets the assist from Angel Drab. Angel Drab continuing. What a start to the year for him. He was awesome in preseason, and he is showing up again big here in the actual season. Vegas part of the same as the PAX stands. Listen, we don't know how many people bought day of tickets. Just because we didn't sell a ton of season tickets doesn't mean we're not getting day of attendance. Maybe we doing a little student rush action. But my guys can these guys can shut it down. They have a good defense if they can get any scoring. Here we go. Oh, what was that shot? He's on a break and takes a shot from the high slot. What are we doing? Farquharson to Zary. I don't remember who else is on that line. I think it might be Domi. Score. Oh, it's Buckley. Kent Buckley with the goal from Farquharson and Zary. Getting the first line in on it a little bit. A big performance here so far from the Auckland top six. Big performances here from the top six of Auckland. We are the visitors, that is true. These guys have nothing on Dothy Sankey. Like, that's true. I wish Doth was in here. Here we go. Jalen Chatfield's confused about his role? Sure. He doesn't get it. That's fine. We're out shooting them 17-6. Our guys have showed up big time against Canberra. So someone's offside. The Zary line. Farquharson got a shot. Farquharson in again. Headed the other way. Vlasic? Tell me that's not Marc Edouard. Oh, it's probably Alex. Oh, this is the Moran line. The Moran line hemming them in. Oh, Moran with a good chance there. The Zary line's back out. Van Olmstrom, is that guy's name? I can't remember. Related to the great Ty Domi? Max is. Max is his kid. IRL. That's a real fella. Jared Banks takes a penalty for tripping. Who is that? Okay, Bernstein is number 4. That's our guy to watch. 4 and 6 on defense. Those are our big performers back there. Yeah, Max is wearing 16. He's on the second line with Moran and I thought it was Buckley. It's somebody else. Leander. Is it Leander? Oh, no, it's Gainey. It's Gainey. Yeah. And then Van Ostrand is between, I think it's Drab, maybe? I'm not sure. It is Alex Vlasic. Hunter wants you to sign Damian Clara. We should bring in Damian Clara. There it is. Another big goal. Merklaw from Mikey Anderson and Max Domi. We are just owning this game. We can probably even speed up the sim. This is going to be very fast moving here for a second. Here we go. Meow. Okay, okay, we're slowing the sim back down. We got cocky. We are slowing the sim back down after Anthony Beauvillier scored. Yeah, Max Domi doesn't like wearing. He's got 16 right now. I think that isn't that what he wore with the Habs. What did he wear with the? Or did he wear like 72 or something with the Habs? That guy has worn a lot of different numbers. They're kind of putting the pressure on here. Farquharson's turning it over in the offensive zone. Our coach knows enough to, like, not play our fourth line at all. Jalen. He still doesn't get it. Okay. Here comes the Zeri line. Offside. They have Toffoli playing as their top line center? I don't. Not a guy that I think of as a center iceman. Thorburn and Moran. Oh, it's the Moran line. Here we go. Moran with a shot. He scores. Oh, it was Gainey who got it in the end. Gainey from Moran and Hjalmar Linder. Or 16 in junior. Okay. I think he wore it somewhere in the NHL. I'm not positive where. Maybe Arizona. When he was there for longer than you'd think. Just lock it down here, fellas. We're up 4-1. Well out shooting them. Maybe stop turning it over, trying to break out. But Max Domi is being run over repeatedly. I mean, I guess we'll go after Owen Tippett. Can't Max fight for himself against Owen Tippett? You have more good players with bad numbers. First line center that wears number 26. Hey, 26 isn't that bad. I like number 26. Five minutes remaining. Winding it down. The ice is getting a little worse here. Here we go. No. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but Albert Hickman picks up a goal. We are going to cruise to victory here with 2 minutes remaining, up 5-1. Get the goalie holding on to the puck. Final score is 5-1 in favor of Auckland. Huge performance from the fellas. That is the kind of opening game we needed, even more than the opening game that we had in preseason. The opening game in preseason did kind of set the tone, but big performance. Leo Burnson, big defensive game for him. Coming out playing 21 minutes. Rick Gainey throws in a goal and an assist. Trey Moran. That Moran line's pretty good. That Moran line is pretty good. That's true. Peter Stastny and Martin St. Louis. Great night for Nazem Kadri. Okay. Now we're cooking. Talipio gets the start in game 2. They light us up. 5-1. Zucker hat trick. Farquharson scores, but too little too late. Talipio does not show up to play. We get pretty soundly outshot. That's not great. The Roanoke Stars, aren't they like the best team in the end? Oh, they're falling apart. I see. They have open hostility toward each other. Saburo. McLaughlin gets back in net. McLaughlin's the future of this team. Sapporo wins 4-6. Oh, it looks like we didn't show up until the very end. We gave Cagnoni got a little bit more time. Pretty good game from Cagnoni. I'm interested to see what he looks like when he gets to play defense. Is he on the... do we have him on the third line? He should be on the third line if he's not. Yeah, let's put him and Van Ostrand with Drab, and then have Essen, Hickman, Laminen. I kind of like that. Okay. All right. Here we go. Talipio will get the start again after another 6-goal outing. There we go. The Aflacs beat the Mallards in the Duck v. Duck in the Duck Bowl. Big game in the Duck Bowl. Trey Moran from Rick Gainey and Merkita Merkelaw and Albert Hickman and Eero Laminen. The fourth line gets a goal. New look fourth line. Merkelaw. What a game for Merkelaw. Was his good? They not a high enough game rating for Merkelaw on a 3-point night. Give him a break. Big game for him. Lots of time on the power play. A big showing from the guys. A big response to a couple tough losses. And a big game from Talipio. I think Talipio's earned another start. Japan made an internal hire, it seems. Yasutake Yoshino. Yeah, we know. Gary McLaughlin is playing. Well, no, Gary McLaughlin can keep backing up. We'll give Talipio will get the start against the Canberra Bears. We're playing the Bears again. Building the rivalry. And we lose 5-4 to the Bears. We can't be losing to the Bears. Farquharson. Oh man, we down 1-0, then we went up 3-1 and allowed 2 quick goals to Buttery and Travis, and then Buttery and Tippett, and Moran scored again, but it was too little, too late. Bernston, another 2 assists. What a find he has been. And Cagnoni, can I officially switch Cagnoni's position? Oh, no, I don't think it's here. Set position 2. You're moving to left wing, brother. Now you don't just have to be a screener anymore. He's a 12-point setup man as a forward. And then we have him able to play defense if he needs. 69 isn't banned as a number. Some people would respect it, though. It's true. Imagine traveling time for this league. Yeah, imagining the travel. Yeah. To go from Auckland to Sapporo to Kabul to Iceland to Guangdong to Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, it's not. We didn't set it up the best as far as that's concerned. Gary's getting close to back. I'll keep Talipio in. He's been playing decently well. And I don't want to push it with Gary. Big win. Big win against the Outback Steaks. Take the win in overtime. All the goals coming in the first. Drab, and then Carlin, and then Moran, and then Felbrig. Check your scouting coverage. I don't know if we are scouting. I can try, but Cagnoni, big game. Roster info. What's our team harmony looking like? I'll look at that in a second. Scouting. Not a lot. Not great coverage. Okay, I had the computer assign my scouts, I think. We'll see how it goes. Why's everybody so mad at each other? Oh, the team harmony is acceptable. Max Domi is unpopular. Okay. Mikey Anderson, Moran, and Van Kirk are popular. They're the leaders. Outspoken are a lot of the bums. Unhappy. These guys do not have a right to be unhappy. These guys are fine. The New Haven Burger Men. They offered me a job at one point. McLaughlin's going to get his first start in a while. And we fall to New Haven in overtime. That's fine. I will take an overtime loss. Klusacek. Peter Klusacek. We had the lead. We had a 2-0. Is that a 2-0 lead? No, it's... Okay, we were up 1-0 and then 2-1. With a goal from Bernston. We love Leo Bernston. Gary McLaughlin. Gary, you're in, buddy. All right, so what's the standings looking like? Are we going to make the playoffs as of right now? It's early. It's very early. We got the Outback Steaks. Okay, a regulation win. That's what we need. Got to keep stringing together regulation wins. Zeri, Domi. They have a guy named Jason Stab. And then Domi and Farquharson. Okay. All right, that'll work. That'll work. Needed a big game from Max. The Bears sent out Scott Bowling for Andrew Dickinson. Andrew Dickinson leaving the Guangdong Tigers. He played for the Kabul Cats and the Guangdong Tigers. Real life strat of scouting only in Quebec because everyone else hates Quebec, so overlooks it. Maybe. Vladivostok, we beat him in preseason with McLaughlin in goal. I say we give McLaughlin the start again. We show up big. We show up big and beat Vladivostok in regulation in the regular season. Bernston, the top star. Van Ostrand with a goal from Cagnoni and Bernston. Moran from Gainey and Domi. And they get a goal. But we show up, we light them up 4-1. Merkelaw and Mikey Anderson. Bernston is the cornerstone of this franchise. We build around you, Leo Bernston. How long is your contract? 3 years. Great. 3 years at League Min. Oh no, Richard Reed was suspended. All right, the Tokyo, I think they're the Tokyo Katanas, yeah. Delipio, get the start. Another 4-1 win. Another 4-1 win. Gainey, the top star, and Talipio with a big game. Gainey, 2 goals. Mikey Anderson, a goal. Essen. Oh, Essen. Wow. Mikey Anderson and Hjalmar Linder. They just clamped them defensively, apparently. Yeah, clamped them to the tune of 50 shots against. Yeah, I'm so sure. All right, they held in there. Just keep climbing here, fellas. Raphael Lavoie has been suspended. Oh, well, the Centralia Firebirds are bursting into flames. I mean, if they had done well, it would have been. If they had done well, it would have been my doing. But since they did badly, it is not me. So. Yeah, I feel like if I was a D1 college program, I'd be really, because I feel like the French Canadians are underrepresented in D1 college. I think that's reasonable, especially if I was like Maine. I'd be going all after the French Canadian guys, you know. But we go down to the Havana Rebels. Did we take it to overtime? No. Kadri and Ryberg. Oh wait, no, we won. We won. Van Ostrand and Buckley and Moran. Okay. And we outshot them. Oh, Jared, you've been playing anyway. The Guangdong Tigers. Ni hao, ni hao. We beat the Guangdong Tigers. Coming back, Angel Drab, and then a huge third period. Bernston, Drab again, and Chatfield. This team is red hot. We're 8-3-1. What are the standings looking like? We're on fire. We're coming for promotion. Tucson Trojans. Yeah, the Vladivostok Volcanoes, the Centralia Firebirds, the Fireballs, they are not playing so well. What about the guys who got promoted to the Nice? What are they up to? Well, I don't immediately see them as sucking. Let's go, Guangdong. Shame you can't isolate 5-on-5 Corsi and Fenwick. Yeah, it is kind of disappointing. Who got promoted? None of those teams. Oh, it's the Kansas Pancakes. We love the Kansas Pancakes. The Kansas Pancakes and the Portland Lobsters are back up in the big league. And the Glendale Coyotes fought their way back up too. The Kansas Pancakes. Oh, isn't that nice? Talipio's getting another start. Auckland, another win. Another win for Auckland. Another 2 goals for Moran. Another point for Gainey. Stefan Troback got suspended. Lars Eller's available. I guess we'll leave Talipio in. I can't really turn away from him now. And he slams the door on the Manila Ice. Garrett Cooley opened up the scoring, but Lamminen, Merkula, Moran again. Moran leading by example this season. Owen Tippett is the best-selling jersey. Where's us? Oh, wait, that's the bad hockey player of the month. The Glendale Coyotes. Yeah, we can't forget about them. Gustafson was the goalie of the month. What's our stats looking like? Do we have anybody up there? Moran in goals. Stusla with Mexico City. Yeah, Moran in goals. That looks to be about it. Moran in plus minus. Mikey Anderson in short-handed goals. That was an empty netter. But okay. Yeah, Talipilo is rocking a 932 right now. So, hey, it's Samuel Holloway. There he is. What team's he on? Not the Guangdong Tigers. The Kalamazoo Kazoos. I hope he's enjoying that. It's Brandon Bussey. Okay, Talipio's been pretty good. He's got a pretty good goal saved above average. Schaefer leading in plus minus in the BHL. 932 is sustainable. Yep, that's going to last the whole year, I say. The whole year. The monthly budget. Holy shit! We're making money! We're making money! We are making money, folks. We are making money. Let's start spending a little bit on promotions. 110 PDO. Let's go. We are profitable. I still have to keep the budget low until we dig ourselves out of the hole. But still, we are profitable. Maybe by the deadline, we'll have dug ourselves out of the hole. Bernston continuing to get better. He's our guy. You know, Jared Banks actually has more potential than him, but Bernston's just played so well. Cagnoni. Cagnoni's our guy. What a job switching from lefty to left forward. Player morale. What's our player morale? Is our player morale improved? Not much, but a little bit. Does Talipio get the start against the Bears? Yeah, let's have Talipio get the start against the Bears. Big win against the Bears. It may have been in overtime, but it's okay. We should have had just the Buffalo Sabres in the Bad Hockey League. That would have been pretty funny. If we ever do expansion, they're getting in. Yeah, Mikey Anderson and Zary ties it in the third. And Farquharson. The Zary-Farquharson connection is pretty good for us. Luca is getting more comfortable at left wing. Oh, we had an owner confidence update? Hold on, where was that? He's satisfied. We're no longer the best bet to what we are a serious contender. Should be looking for players to help us right now. Fans are thrilled. Job security's shaky. It'd be a bad time to go on a long losing streak. Buffalo. Way to go, Luka. I mean, I guess we'll have to look into some potential moves to keep the team alive. Manila, they should be an easy win. They should be a good way to get Gary back on his feet here. Yep. Gary doesn't play great, but it doesn't really matter. Blow Manila out. 3 assists from Zeri, but 2 goals and an assist from Farquharson. That's kind of... I don't know about that. And 2 of them were secondary assists from Zeri. And Farquharson's assist was primary. I think they got it wrong. But that's fine. Yeah, Farquharson should have gotten it. He had a bad game defensively, apparently, but come on. We're cooking. Who's Centralia firing now? Michael Howard. Yeah, I never really played him either. The Belmopan Mayans. A team that I forgot. 7-2 over Belmopan. 4 goals. 4 goals. 4 goals for Luca Cagnoni. Luca Cagnoni, the converted left defenseman who moved to forward. Blam. Oh, Buffalo. Okay. Looked at the Sabres during the 2011-12 team, filled with who's and also Ryan Miller. Yeah, kind of. Luca Cagnoni with 4 goals. What a performance. I think that Luca has earned his way on the power play. We kind of need a top line left wing because Buckley isn't that great. The Rover, Luca Cagnoni. Yeah, let's get Luca onto the power play over. I like Drab. He's cool and all, but let's get Luca some minutes on the power play. They still had Vanek and Pominville. Yeah. Shout out to Vanek and Pominville and Derek Roy. Those guys were so much fun. Banks is really suffering in terms of fitness. We have a lot of guys who are wearing thin. Is Gainey really hurt that bad? Where's my injury report? Oh, nobody's injured. Simone Mueller has a torn tricep. Oh, Rick Gainey has heel soreness. It's day to day. I think we can probably take him out for a game. Let's get Van Kirk back in. He's our alternate captain. Let's get Gainey some rest. Okay. The Tyrone Moist Mixed Forests. 1-0, Auckland. Tolipio Tolipilo continues his spectacular play. Who scored? Moran. Prioritize cardio whenever you can. Yeah. Team is doing well. It's time to get Evander Kane and shake up the locker room. Yep. Cagnoni's getting better at left wing. He's getting better at left wing. Watch out, folks. He has 11 points in 18 games. Now, does a lot of that come from the 4-goal game? Sure. But if he scores 20 this year, what a success that will be. Stussel has a 5-game goal streak. He's too good for this league. What's he doing down here? He's going to score 80 goals. Gainey says, put me in. Okay. That sounds like a plan, brother. We'll scratch Van Kirk. Actually, Van Kirk can probably stay in. Who's been playing badly? Laamanen. Yeah, I'll scratch Laamanen. He's not very good. We need a top-line winger. Because Buckley's not been good either. Gainey. Is this a seemingly random order of guys? Oh, it's by position. Okay. Laamanen. Llama emoji. Nen. Gainey. No, not Farquharson. What? Gainey. 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 Oh, he's not on any of these lines. Okay. The Greenlanders. It's tough to take Tolo out after a shutout. Oh. The winning streak comes to an end. Buckley scored. Zary. Moran. Just couldn't get it done. Fell apart in the third. Leo with another great game, but let's see. What's the deal with the free agent center? These guys want way too much money. How about the league min, guys? Oh, nobody wants league min anymore. Okay. Man. All right. So we'll have to probably make a trade. We'll cross that bridge eventually, I guess. We'll give McLaughlin the start against Omaha. We lost to them last time. We lost to them again. We lost to them again, 2-0. Omaha kind of has our number here. McLaughlin played pretty well. It's just couldn't get a goal. That's all right. Jonathan Marchessault taking off. Oh, he's playing for Vladivostok now? Oh, yeah, we traded him, right. How the Stars are like, oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, that guy, I know who he is. That's right. Ronnie Attard. Didn't we have him? Why do I know that guy's name? The Maui Mai Mahi. They tried to hire me. I think. Overtime loss. We'll take it. Not ideal, but we got to get help on that top line left wing. Mikey Anderson had a bad game. Farquharson played pretty well. 2 goals from Moran. Boy, Moran is a rock. Matt Van Kirk has kind of stepped in and played pretty well. I see why they were playing him last year. Is there a trade block? Can I see the trade block? Osaka. All right, Tolly. Get the win for us, buddy. Another shutout against Osaka. Talipio. Big game. Big game for Talipio. Van Ostrand and Merkelaw. Okay, okay. Keep cooking, fellas. Just keep it afloat until I can get us some support. We're almost at the end of the month. We can see how much money we're making. Oh, we got lit up by Tijuana. That's not good. We got lit up by Tijuana. Farquharson gave us the lead. We just fell apart. Yeah, bad game from Talipio. We can't afford that. Mexico City sends out some pieces. Centralia. It's the return game. Do you think they're going to play me a tribute video? The return game against the Centralia Fireballs. We'll just do the highlights. Okay. Here we go. Highlight coming. Shot on net. Big time Auckland podcaster. It's true. They are hating on me. There we go. Okay, and now we have the normal speed for the highlights. This is kind of slow. Put a shot on net. Okay. Got a shot taken away. Here they come the other way. Oh, wait. We're in red. Whoops. Is that Levi in goal, I figure? Carl Connor. Here we go. Breaking it out. Oh, we're turning it over. Breaking it out. Here we go. Driving. Fires it wide. There's Bernston. Yeah, I didn't get a tribute video. Save by Tolley. Shot on, broken up. Shot on, blocked. Shot on, wide. There we go, breaking it out. Farquharson. I think that's Farquharson. Here comes Zeri to Farquharson, puts it on, and he's stopped. They're just... It looks like we can't get any quality chances here. Moran takes penalty for holding. We got a great penalty kill. Picked off. Here they go the other way. Just in a straight line. Why just shoot that? Take some time. You had an odd man opportunity. Here we go. Domi to Moran, fires, and he's stopped. Farquharson gets it stripped from him. I wonder if I can make it so the view mode just tells me their full last names. Like, just write out their full last names. I can see. Like, I don't need the numbers. Yeah, whatever. Engstrom took a penalty. We're on the power play. Got a couple shots, but... Look out. Oh, big save. Here they come. They're driving it out once again. 56. Who is it? Kyler Yamamoto? Is Kyler Yamamoto still playing anywhere? Offside. Offside. Give it to Farquharson, man. You don't... Okay. We need goal. Yeah, press for shots. Because they are just slogging it out here with us. Do they score? No. This is the depth. I don't know. Moran, Domi. Domi. Back shot wide. Domi can't take it away. Moran takes it. We got a shot. Oh, it stopped. I think that's Banks, number 6. Icing. Zeri lines out. Zeri steals it, fires on, and it's stopped again. Levi's killing us. Yamamoto's on Utah? Yeah. We did win the preseason. We owned the preseason. All over him. Get Cagnoni out there. We need a big shot from Cagnoni. Farquharson can't just be turning the puck over like that, man. We traded for him for big moments like this. Here comes Farquharson. Fires it on from wide, and he misses. Score! Score! What a goal! What a goal! He takes it from the corner and jams it in underneath Levi. A huge goal by the third man, Kent Buckley, assisted by Oscar Farquharson and Leo Bernston. Bernston continuing his great rookie season, and Farquharson with now points in 4 straight games. Here we are headed late in the third. There's Cagnoni all over his man. Back to Bernston. Bernston covering him from range, and a shot is stopped by Talipio. Talipio all in front in a jam play. And I'm not sure what's happening, and Talipio holds on. Goes wide. They're in tight. Score! And a blown coverage. Centralia getting the advantage. Steven Hesjedal with a huge goal. Levi overrated. Who would ever trade for such a sieve? Freaking bums. Freaking fool. Connor Zeri taking a penalty. Did not need that. No, Gainey needs to keep pressing. We have to keep pressing. Short-handed here. Off the face-off. They're all over us here. No, Jalen, keep playing. Keep playing as you have been. Down low. Stopped by Talipio. We got to kill this penalty and then get a big chance to push the other way. Here we go. 12's coming in to 19 to 12. 12 looking for help. Driving on 44. He shot and it's stopped and out of play off Levi. Oh, shot dumped low. 2 to 52 to 9. 9 in close, and it's blocked. 16 turns it over right in the middle of the ice to 11, and a save from Talipio. Shot, and it's just wide. 50 seconds remaining. Cagnoni with the puck. Cagnoni on the hero line. Dumps it in, looking for a change. They're offside. Here we go. Oh, and just blown up. Can't get it to Moran. Moran all over his man. The net is empty, and an empty net goal will seal this for Centralia, and they will ruin Oakley's return to the land of flames. Tough loss there, fellas. Tough loss. Tough loss. Millard Edmonds picked up a goal. I thought we had Millard Edmonds on our team. Are there multiple Millard Edmonds running around? This is not... This is the same. That is very strange. Yeah, we got a big loss at home. That was tough. That was tough. They're trying to move Daniel Rierick. He's not very good. We got to get to the end of the month of November. Lost to Tucson. Guys, I want to keep my job. Matt Van Kirk is comfortable playing right wing. Nice, man. A parent's secret second family. Oh, yeah, I forgot that was a home game. I guess I didn't return to multiple Millard Edmonds. Yeah, we have... Am I crazy? Did they take him off waiver? Oh, we have Millard Mulholland. Not Millard Edmonds. But Millard Mulholland was on Centralia. I forgot there were two Millards. There were two Millards present on that Centralia team. Millard Mulholland, who I played more, I think, than Millard Edmonds, but I'm not sure. Vladivostok. Totally. Give us a win, buddy. Big win. Big win. A shutout of Vladivostok. Mikey Anderson shows up big. Trey Moran with a couple goals. That's what we needed. Totally. Only 22 shots. We went out and dominated Vladivostok. Ah, crap. Zari's injured. Oh. Oh, that is just devastating. That is just devastating. How injured are we talking? And Banks looks like he's beat up too. He is fragile. Righting the ship. That's right. We are getting our feet underneath us. How bad's that injury to Zary? Okay. Sore elbow, 1 to 2 weeks. We can take that. We can fight through that. Got to scratch Zary. I guess we bring Lominen back in. I think our best option is Van Ostrand up. Somebody who's not a center will have to play center because I think Mueller's hurt. Oh, it's the other Mueller who's hurt. One of the Muellers is hurt. It's this one, Simon, not Nikola. Nikola we can play. Where's Lominen? I gotta re-scratch him. Nikola Mueller. Can he do anything? Not really. This is a pretty major hit to the depth. We're going to kind of neutralize Buckley's ability because he's been riding off the coattails of that top line. But we have to put Cagnoni up there because we have to get some scoring out of the top six, even if we have to sink the bottom six. That is just crushing. That is such bad news. I think Van Ostrand can take a lot of it. That's our option. Yeah, he's just kind of bad at things that aren't offense. But he can play offense. All right. Marty going in. Whew, that is tough. That is tough to take. Kalamazoo Kazoos without our best player. That's what we were afraid of. That's exactly what we were afraid of. 1-0. Lost to Kalamazoo. Readjust tactics to defend. That might be true, yeah. We went to a shootout with them. So technically a shutout for Toley. Albert Hickman's hurt now too? Laminen's going in. Drab is down to 1% fitness. So is Banks. We need a couple days off. We need the All-Star break or something. Doctors report a treatment that could be delayed until the season is over. Oh, no. He can... No, we don't have to delay his treatment. He kind of sucks anyway, so. Floyd Berger. Yeah, we might have to do something with the tactics. We'll just have to we'll have to change the neutral zone offense because Zary was the main guy. Maybe not. Maybe we'll have to keep it as the funnel. I guess we can try the stretch in zone. It's only bad for the bad players and good for the good players. I don't know. We'll see. We just can't get goals without Zary. They're just all over us. Tucson. Oh, we got a 2-1 win against Tucson. Trey Moran's line showed up. All right, I think are we stabilized? Zary's got to be coming back soon. Oh, a big long break. That was desperately what we needed. Best free agent. We can get Josh. How much does Josh Anderson want? Not that much. Yeah, I'll exceed the budget. Whatever. We got Josh Anderson. I think that'll give us some help up front. We got him for cheap. Too many players on the active roster. Mueller can go to the injury list. When are you coming back, Zary? Oh, he's up to 73% fitness. I think he can play. We just can't go without him any longer. We could pick up Kessel. Van back to the third line. Cagnoni back to the third line. Lominen back to the bench. Let's dress Anderson. Let's dress Zary. Can Buckley play the other wing? No, he only plays left wing. Okay. Cagnoni plays left D and left wing. The D's been pretty healthy, thankfully. I wonder if we could pick up Phil. Sorry, Van, you're coming off all the power play units. Oops, wrong guy. Zary. Zary? Zary. Zary. Okay. What's our... After I put Zary back in fully, I have to look at what the power play stats are looking like. What? Oh. Okay. Where are my team stats? Moran is leading us. Farquhar and Zary are leading us in points. Merculaw is leading the defense. Power play points are Zary, Merculaw, Farquharson, Berntsen, Cagnoni. Okay. So... Cagnoni gets to stay. Berntsen, Merculaw get to stay. Wonder if I can take... Is Chatfield on one of my power plays? Oh no, it's Banks. Banks doesn't have any points on the power play. I think we can take him off. Let's get Cagnoni playing the point and Josh Anderson on the first power play. Cagnoni on the point. Anderson, first power play. I think that'll work better. Then Anderson can probably kill penalties too. We can probably take Essen off that top unit. Anderson. There you are. Okay. Okay. I'm happy with that. I think we can move. Oh, yes. Josh doesn't have a number. There you go, buddy. Oh. Just wear 71. Free agent center. Where's Phil? D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Oh no, we only have Kessinger. We don't have Phil. Boo. Anderson's stamina before you give them those minutes. He'll be fine. Probably. We're going to run these guys into the ground. He has 11 stamina. That's not very much. So maybe I should put what's-his-face back on the penalty kill. Essen? Yeah, Essen. Back on the penalty kill. Okay. Well. We got shut out. Farquharson fought somebody, but we got shut out and then lit up in the third. We're going to say that we are building. Okay. Ending points were single digits. Single digits. We are making it back. We don't have very much money, but that's okay. We're getting there. You scouts keep doing what you're doing, buddy. John Matthews got suspended. We are a serious contender. Looking out. Should be a contender next year. I'm still shaky? Come on. Let's give Chase the start. I mean, not Chase, Gary. 3-2. Josh Anderson scored and got an assist, so we're building. It hurts that Zeri's still not healthy. Gagnoni's still getting comfortable here. Bernstein and Banks are pretty well settled. Yeah, well, Zeri is back, whether he wants to be or not. And we got lit up by Havana again. This is not going well. No dice on Phil. Only Matt and Michael Kesselring. Lucas still getting more comfortable. Zeri said he's ready. The Outback Steaks we have regularly beaten. And we get torched. What is wrong? What is going on? Oh, the goaltending is just falling out. We're regressing to the mean. Gary. Need a win. We can't get goals when we get saves, and we can't get saves when we get goals. We're still in like a decent position. Like, I think we're still tracking to make the playoffs as of right now. Yeah, we still have 55 points. We win a lot in regulation. That helps. But, geez. Come on, guys. Like, stabilize here a little bit. Totally, you're in against Cobble. That's true. I should just see if I can cut people. Because it's falling apart right now. I don't know if the roster moves have hurt us. Hickman, Laminen, Essen's got a cut on his finger. Banks is too tired to play. The PDO is gone. Essen can still play. Oh, Hickman's healthy again? Albert Hickman was decent, I think. No, he wasn't. Yeah, you don't have to come back in, buddy. Talipio, get the win. We need a win. Oh, no. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. Where's the free agents? Is there anybody who will play for free? This guy seemed like promising. Yeah, Eduard Ivanov. I don't know what's in the box, man. I think it might be. It could be, you know, the head of that guy's wife, the head of Brad Pitt's wife in Seven. I think that's probably what it is. I got it, and I'm sending Eero to the Shadow Realm. I gotta give Banks a break. He's burnt. I think Ivanov can help him. Dan Housney. I hope so. I hope he punches someone in the groin. There's nothing better than somebody getting punched in the groin. I'll tell you. Chatfield. Ivanov. Ivanov. What? Okay. Oh, I guess yeah, duh. Of course I can't play in both places. Kag. Chatfield. Where's Ivanov? Ivanov? That's true. That is true. Everything that comes out of the box is over. Of any box. Alright. Eddie, what number do you want to wear? You can't wear 2. You can wear 3. Oh, he's upset. You got a job, buddy. Stefan Haydash got his contract terminated. Alright, McLaughlin. Come on! Come on! Come on! Jake Sanderson's on the Mexico Golden Eagles. He scored 4 goals. What's Adam Edstrom doing on the Green Lane? Oh, wait. Yeah, I had somebody else. Finally, we beat Puerto Rico in overtime, and we scored some goals. Cagnoni and Farquharson and Buckley and Van Kirk. Finally. It took a shootout, but they did it. It took a shootout, but they did it. Essen got severely injured. Mueller's coming in. No, don't put off his treatment. We got lit up by Sapporo. We can't keep doing this. The Guangdong Tigers. We did it. We did it. We beat Guangdong. We beat Guangdong. Connor Zary, Trey Moran, Rick Janey, and then overtime, Edward Ivanov. Charlotte. We beat the Mallards. We beat the Mallards in regulation. We're back. We are so back. We are back. Anderson and Zary are working together. It's churning. The wheels are turning. Ivanov's close to returning. Ni hao. Ni hao, we say. Mikey Anderson. Leander, Ivanov. Ivanov is going to get scratched for now because we can bring back Banks because Banks is healthy now. Banks is back in. He just needed a little break. Mexico City Golden Eagles. This is a big test. This is a good team. This team is going to get promoted. We go punch for punch with them. I'll take that. I'll take losing in overtime to Mexico City, stealing a point. That's fine. That's A-okay with me. Igor Sharangovich. Essen's ready to go. Farquharson's ready to... Well, Farquharson's in. Ivanov's champing at the bit. Farquharson. Essen, you can stay out for now. McLaughlin, you're going in against Cobble. We beat Cobble. After they lit us up last time, we showed up and we beat them. Connor Zary is heating up. He's heating up, folks. Connor Zary is heating up. This is what we're talking about. Zary. 2 goals. One from one Anderson, one from the other. Leo Bernston's hurt. How hurt? Quadriceps soreness? Alright, fine. Leo, you're scratched. And Ivanov's going in. Ivanov, you'll go back to the third pair. And Banks will take all of the power play reps. Okay. Ilka Antilla is named the player of the month. This baddie is a baddie, that's what I say. A grill is a grill. This is surely something. And fries can be fries either way. This grill is not a home. This is not the Ilka I know. I gave it all away. If you you come back to stay. This kitchen's not the same without you. It's just a greasy spoon without you. I miss you, Oka. Oh shit, we lost too much and we're losing money again. I guess we did spend money on free agents too. That would be a problem. That would be a problem. You clicked on me singing about a fictional hockey player who isn't on my team anymore, and I miss. I wish he was here. We lost to Puerto Rico. Chatfield's hurt. Quit saying my job security's shaky, man. You gotta give it some time. Chatfield's still 80%. What's the deal with the kid? Bernston. He's 80% too. Chatfield can play through it. He's tough. We beat Birmingham. That'll work. Domi. Couple goals. Just got to get some wins. Oh, Farquharson got to play in the skill competition. He's on the all-star team. That's nice. Good for him. Tucson just lights us up every time. That's right. Ilka Antilla sized. Oh, he had a 15-game point streak. Ilka, come home. We miss you. Farquharson was a -2 in the All-Star game. Hey, we beat Birmingham. Banks getting some time. Good job, Banks. Guys, I did not remember Maxim Hermanov. Oh, wait, no, he wasn't. Or Yuri Polak. I guess I traded for him last year. I don't remember that. Is Bernston really still hurt? Bernston, I gotta bring you back in to give Jalen a rest. Scratch Chef, yeah. Okay. Ivanov in for Chatfield. Banks back to where he needed to be. Bernie in on the power play. Burnson back on the penalty kill. Bernston back. Okay. Great. Playing the Outback. Tully's getting hot again. We win. That's the spirit. That is the spirit. Gainey. Farquharson. Van Kirk. Okay. Merklaw. Bernston came back, scored on the power play. That's it. That is it. They traded Victor Eklund for Colin Blackwell? They traded Victor Eklund for Colin Blackwell. Victor... Team isn't playing at the top of the burning coal. That's true. I don't think that was going well. They traded Victor Eklund. I signed him. And you trade him for Colin Blackwell? Come on. Fine. Your funeral. We're busy playing Cobble and losing. I'm starting to think Josh Anderson isn't working on the first line. Let's get Max back up there. Actually, Max was never playing up there. Let's get Buckley up there. Let's put... Because Buckley was kind of functioning with them. Can Anderson play his off wing? Yes. Replace Drab. Yeah, they really fit. They spit in my face. Putting some fool in there instead of me. And we win. We beat the Burger Men. We're coming back. Mulholland was involved in a off-ice incident. The fans aren't happy with Millard. Yeah, it is kind of... There is a lot of hands-on stuff, I will say. Well, Millard, we're going to have to let you go, buddy. Do the Outcasts have anybody who sucks? How about this guy? We are offering way too much? Okay, fine. How about this guy? Great. Get Millard out of here. Goodbye, Millard. And already, levity has hit us. Zary scored to show that he is happy that we canned him. No way. What do you mean, no way? Okay. How about this guy? I don't need much back for the guy. Like, I'm just trying to get rid of him. Totally. Shut out. Leander scored the only goal. Man, we need Tolly to heat back up. Test. Hello. Retracted. All right, we got the trade done for Peter O'Lonigan. Oh, Chatfield's healthy. Which means we can scratch Ivanov. We can put somebody to the reserve list. O'Lonigan can honestly go to the reserve list. I don't really need him here. Then we can dress Chatfield. We'll scratch Ivanov. Dress Chatfield. The people can't hear me? Nice. I like that the people can hear me. I prefer that, frankly. Chatfield. Okay. Great. Let's keep cooking. He gets to wear number 27. He's not playing on the big team. We win again. Suck it, Middle Ice. Merkalaw. Moran. Anderson. Ilka. I miss you. How I miss you. Oh, Colin Blackwell scored, huh? Delipio is heating up. And we lose 3-2. Okay, fine. That's a crazy name. I don't know if you're allowed to have that name. We got just dumpstered with McLaughlin in goal. Come on, Tully. Uh-oh. Yeah. Shout out to Max Domi. What a weird career for that guy. Gary McLaughlin's our #1 selling jersey, huh? He's been good. I didn't really understand how good he'd been. Okay, we're a little bit profitable right now. Go ahead, McLaughlin. Get lit up. What's the standings? It's not great. Yeah, I don't like Trouba too much as a hockey player. He seems like a decent person, but kind of a headshot artist. Just theoretically, if we needed to make a this man is looking for my replacement inside. The fans used to be happy. The fans were happy. I'm trying, man. It's all coming apart. We're going to get fired again. Will Brett Kulak be traded? He was traded today. Ah, we finally won. Buckley. Jared Banks is injured. Jared Banks is injured all the time. How injured is he? Must be bad. He tore his calf. Okay. Well. Guess Ivanov's playing more. Ivanov. Where's Ivanov? Ivanov. Ivanov. Burnson. Oh wait, he's already out there. Chatfield. How much longer is the season? Yeah, we can blast through these last 20 games. We're going into high speed. I'm not delaying treatment for Banks. The artist sandbagging down to a T. In 5.5 seasons in New Amsterdam, he went from promising offensive D-man to pure press box fodder and then returned to Winnipeg form. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. We lost. We keep losing. We keep losing. The end comes. Centralia. Put Gary in there. Gary. Yes. Yes. We beat Centralia. We beat Centralia. 2 bench minors? Was it me? Cagnoni's on the brink of returning. He's not going anywhere, man. Totally. We lose to Centralia. Second half of the back-to-back. Ilka scores against us. That's just great. That's just great. Let's try Cagnoni on the top line. Yeah. Gainey and Farquharson. Is it great that we need a shutout to win every game? No. But we must do what we can. Gary. Yeah. We beat Osaka. Gainey and 2 Mikey Anderson goals and Nikola Mueller. Yeah. Losing means more money from merch. Uh-huh. Yep. That's it. Max Domi's injured and it looks bad. Oh, that's not that bad. We don't have to put him on IR. Hickman. Get in there, buddy. Cag on the top line. Anderson on the second line. Hickman and Buckley on the third line. Yeah. Aquilini loves to have his team be just good enough that people can pretend that they will be good. Anderson, Domi, Moran, Zary. Who do we have on the top line right now? Cag. I guess Van Ostrand is our best option to replace him on the power play. Vano. All right. Christopher Beckford-Sues traded for Ben Sherratt. I'm not delaying treatment for Domi, no. The Fireballs traded Adam Engstrom for a 35-year-old guy who's the same. Good job. Come on, Gary. Yes. In honor of CBT. Gary gets the shutout. We win in a shootout. Mikey Anderson. Angel Drab's getting better at left wing. Craig O'Connor has made a request. Fix my roster weakness. Okay. I'm not acquiring. Okay, we do need a left wing. That is certainly true. Oh man, that Mulholland offseason incident really drug us down. Good thing we traded his ass. Where are the standings? Yeah, pretty close to mid-table. We're pretty good. We're gonna be like, we're right in the playoff hunt. It'd be nice if we could win our division, but it's gonna be down to the wire. What do we got as far as left wings are concerned? Man, could we bring in Pius Suter? He's on Guangdong. The problem is we don't have draft picks, so it's kind of impossible to do anything other than like a hockey trade or sign free agents. So, I mean, we can sign free agents. Just need a chip and a chair. Looking forward to beating Centralia in Game 7 of the... That's right. That's right. Does anybody want to play for free? Who are these guys? They want a lot of money. How about Kerry Meerwalt? Yeah, I don't care. Okay, he's gonna have a rising cap hit, but that's fine. Kerry Meerwalt is here. Kerry. We don't even have too many players. Mir. Dress. Okay, never mind. Hickman. Scratch. Meerwalt. Dress. Meerwalt in. What can you do? Two-way forward, that's fine. You can kill penalties. That's fine. That's really all we need from you. A capable penalty killer. We beat Guangdong again. We've been kind of owning Guangdong all season. And they're a good team. 2 goals from Jeannot, but we came back. Cagnoni, Van Ostrand, and Trey Moran. Keep it rolling, folks. Domi is resumed skating. We lit up Tijuana 4-0. Getting hot at the right time. Zeri breaks 20 goals. The Belmopan Mayans. We lost, but we gave them a fight. Played a good third period, but just not quite enough. And lost in overtime. That's fine. Oh, Cagnoni's hurt? How hurt? Strained foot. Luca, you're fighting through it, buddy. We need you. Signing another guy was not great for the expense situation. You know, we're doing what we can. Oh, Mason Marshman got traded. Trade deadline is nearing. I mean, we've made the trades that we needed to make. Big win, shutout. Gary McLaughlin is heated up. He's the guy that we thought was going to be starting from us from the start. Oh, the Foilers made a trade. Gary. This is your net now, Gary. Anderson, Mirwalt, Gainey, and we win in overtime from Van Ostrand. Deadline. We're fine. We're doing okay. We're against Omaha. We'll give the start to Trilopila. We almost beat them. That team beats us every time. They're not even good. We're closing in. Sapporo. McLaughlin's going in. 5-0 win over Sapporo. Bernston comes back. Trey Moran gets closer to 30 goals. Zary continues his hot streak. We're heating up. Max is getting healthy. 3-1 over the Mexico City Golden Eagles, the best team in the league. Trey Moran, 2 more goals. 2 more goals. He's at 31 on the year. All I had to do was get out of the way. Domi has a clean bill of health. He's ready to come back in. Sorry, Buckley. You're getting... Well, Buckley's okay. We can scratch Drab. Sorry, Drab. Max is coming in. Max is in. He can play on the third line with Mirwalt and Van Ostrand. Can Mirwalt play the other wing? Yes. Okay. Max will go back on the power play. But I think other than that, it's fine. Oh, Max needs to be able to kill penalties. He can replace Vano. Okay. And he can replace Vano at 3-on-3. Okay. Osaka. McLaughlin's got to stay in. He's 5 hots right now. Another win. Another win. We're still cooking. We're on fire. Zary with another goal. Zary's 2 more goals, in fact. We have taken... We're up top on our division. After storming back with only a few games remaining. It's us and Maui. But I think we're going to make the playoffs. It's going to be close. Yeah, we're 5th in the West. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Tokyo. I can't give the net to anybody other than McLaughlin right now. And we win it again. Moran. Mirwalt. Moran. Bernston. Gainey. Keep cooking, fellas. Keep cooking. Single game power play minutes played, but we put them on the power play that much. He played 15 minutes on the power play? Good grief. The Omaha Unicorns. Come on, Chase. We gotta beat Omaha. We beat Omaha. A shutout from Gary McLaughlin. Chase McLaughlin. That's gotta be some other name that I'm making up from somewhere. Gary. Nobody could stop Victor Eklund. Oh, Victor Eklund having a hat trick and 4 points. Who could have seen that coming? Shouldn't Auckland be in the East? No. It's not very. The conference locations are kind of nebulous, I will say. Like, we're in the Southwest with a team from Ireland and Omaha and Outback and Manila and Birmingham. Like, especially in the bad hockey league, it's all kind of nebulous. Tokyo, I'm giving the start to Tolopilo. And he loses it. Tolo. Buddy, I think it's over for you as the starter. You were our guy. Not Merculaw. How bad? Okay, strained groin. We can survive that. We just don't have any more defensemen. I'm going to have to move what's-his-face back. Cagnoni's going to have to play defense. All right, Luca. Guess I'll dress drab. Mike McLaughlin. Okay. Chase Elliott. Okay. Domi can play on the top line. Drab will be back on the third line. I wish I didn't have to play Drab at all, but... Chatfield. Cagnoni. It wouldn't be as bad if we had Banks back. Now let the man get his treatment. The Christopher Beckford Sues. Come on, Mac. Drab was good to start the... He was good. He just fell off. Another shutout by McLaughlin. Domi and Farquharson and Van Kirk. Merkulow's skating. We will need him back as long as he's ready to go by the playoffs. Assuming we're in. We lost to the Tyrone Moist Mixed Forest. But we did lose in overtime. So that's okay. Lost in the shootout. McLaughlin with another shutout. I don't know how Essen got hurt. He has not been playing. The Seoul Steelers. We go down to the Seoul Steelers. No, not Michael Anderson. Mikey, you got to keep playing, buddy. It is down to the wire. We have one game left. We could even win the division. We gained a little bit of money. Craig, shut up. Get out of my face, Craig. I don't care about Carlton Essen. Yeah, Mikey's got to play. McLaughlin in. It's true. All right, Mac. Get the win against the Icelanders. we got torched by Ville Husso and the Icelanders. Are we in? I think we're in. We're in. Yeah, we're in. Thanks to our regulation wins, I think. BHL MVPs. Alexander Anderson. Matthew Gauthier. And Tim Stützle. Stützle really slowed down as the season went on. The Icelanders. That's true. Goalie of the year. Carter Gylander. Devin Levi. Philip Gustafson. Defenseman of the year. Connor Murphy. Jake Sanderson. Matthew Schaefer. Yeah, I think Matthew Schaefer should win that one. Rookie of the year. Jake O'Brien. Nathan Villeneuve. And Tom McIntosh. GM of the year. Not me. Best defensive forward. Billy Peterson. Matthew Olivier. And Noel Buttery. And best coach. Also not me. Okay. Delay treatment for Moran? Yeah, we're going to have to delay treatment for Moran. He's got to stay. Tokyo and Auckland. We beat him 2 out of 3 in the regular season. Trey Moran's the captain. He's ready to battle. Talipio is not going to be the starter, but Jared Banks is out. Anderson, and we're going to have to dress Merklaw. We need him in. No Ben Oakley. That's true. Devin Levi. I acquired Devin Levi. I was the man who did it. Okay, so Merkulaw, you're going to have to play, man. Drab's getting scratched again. Sorry, Drab. But we need Merkulaw bad. And Cags can come back up to forward. He can play back on the top line. Merkulaw can play here. Merkulaw. Where are you, Mercs? Merkulaw. Why's Buckley playing defense? What happened there? Let's put Mercs out there. Merkulaw. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, our guys are beaten to tar. Penn's traded Kulak. Lateral move. This season has been so weird. Nothing new. Yeah, that Crosby injury is the real question. Like, how long's that guy going to be out? All right, here we go. Game 1 against the Tokyo Katanas. I don't remember if these are series or not. We win. We win game 1. 4-3. Josh Anderson. Trey Moran fighting through injury. Merkulaw fighting through injury. Van Ostrand wins it in overtime from Buckley and Gainey. Merkulaw recovered already? Yeah, well, he better friggin' be. McLaughlin still in. Keep it together. And we lose. We drop it 5-3 to Tokyo. Red Young carries them. Oh, they have a Vander Kane. Vander Kane and Josh Anderson with unsportsmanlikes. That's very out of character for both of those guys. McLaughlin got torched. I guess we got to go back to Tolopio. I'm going to give Tolopio the start for game 3, because if he can take the net, We have to stick with him. Mercula, one more time. He's gonna. Yeah, that's true. 4-3. Van Kirk and Buckley. We had a 3-2 lead, and they blew it away to Jesperi Kotkaniemi. All right, Chase, you're back in. Tolopio didn't keep it. 4-1. It's not Chase. His name's not Chase. It's Gary. Gary. Who had the better stats on the year? Zary was our best player with Farquharson, and Moran had 33 goals. Mercula, Gainey, Domi, Van Ostrand. Anderson came in mid-season. Essen, okay. Where's my stats goalie? Yeah, 2028 second. I wouldn't be surprised if the Abs already traded that 26, 27. Probably, yeah. All right, McLaughlin ended the season with a 938 in 32 games. Tolo had 9 shutouts. But McLaughlin had 7 shutouts. We can't. I have to go to McLaughlin. He's just been too good. We have to go to him with the elimination game. He's been so hot here at the end of the season. And we drop it. 3-1. Cagnoni scored. We just couldn't get it. Moran was playing through a hamstring strain. Please don't fire me. Please don't fire me. We got the extra money from the playoffs. Please don't fire me. Trey Moran can resume skating. The Coyotes won the nice? That's crazy. 1 year after getting promoted, the Coyotes won the nice. Which for some reason goes down to a 5-game series in the final. I'm still not entirely sure how that happened. And the bad, the Katanas have been sawing through everybody. They're going to play the Mexico City Golden Eagles. Tucson lost to Centralia. Wow. I haven't been fired yet. We lost more money. But I still haven't been fired. They weren't playing in Arizona. That's right. They were. Arizona. The goddess of love. Where's my upcoming? Can I re-sign McLaughlin? I will renew you to whatever you want, man. You're coming back, and you're going to lead this team forward. I'm going to let Max go. I'll probably let Linder go. I'll let a lot of the chaff go. I feel like I should bring back Moran. That's fine. I'll pay you what you want. I was fired on July 5th. Goddess of... Okay. Is there anybody else I want to bring back? I don't really care about Van Kirk. I'll try and bring back Gainey. 2.4 million. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I can get cheaper than that. What's Leander want? I'll do it, fine. How about that? How about that? How about that? Okay. All right. I got some re-signings done. It's June 4th. The Katanas won it. So, like, what were we going to do? Reorganize fine. I could. I mean, I could buy another arena once again. Like I did last time. Wonder when their arena is going to be done. They lost a bunch of money. The awards ceremony. Dun, 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 dun. Stutzla. Dun, 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 dun. Evander Kane. Dun, 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 dun. Nathan Villeneuve. Dun, 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 dun. Matt Schaefer. Dun, 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 dun. Matthew Olivier. Dun, 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 dun. Philip Gustafson. Dun, 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 dun. Jorge Valles. Dun, 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 dun. Ryan Thornberry. Speaking of things not that long gone, my joke theory on why the Coyotes were in the eternal spin cycle was that there was a portal to the underworld in Maricopa County, and Gary Bettman put, I honestly probably reached the play. We got a couple of these goals achieved, and we didn't hit any of the negative categories. That's something. Hey, we gained some ability. Maybe I should put some skills into self-preservation. I think that could be valuable for me. And one more into negotiating. My job is a bit less secure. Bro, I tried. What do I need to answer? Who is this? Who is this guy? Oh, one of the scouts? Sure, man. Here you go. Our trainer left. There. Fine. Whatever. Canberra wants us. I'm not really interested in Seoul, Canberra, Havana, New Haven, Tyrone, Kabul, and Greenland. No thanks. I don't know if I earned a job in the end, but like... I probably could have in motivation. Please don't fire me. What unanswered mail, didn't it? Oh, I got another contract offer from Canberra? And another... They offered me 3 jobs? Leave me alone. What else? Oh my gosh. Maui, no. Vladivostok, no. Tucson, no. Seoul again, no. Osaka, no. I'm gonna get fired right after this. Atlanta, no. Iceland, no. Literally every other team is trying to hire me. The CBTs, no. Tijuana, no. Havana, no. Havana again, no. The Tide, no. New Haven, no. New Haven, no. Toronto? The Toronto Swamp Dogs of the Junior Hockey League? Come on. Manila. Oh, I've been terminated. It happened again, folks. It happened again. I accidentally didn't say no to the Guangdong Tigers. They had a 3-year contract with me. Like, come on. Fine, Guangdong. For the next stream, we're headed to China. Ni hao. Ni hao. They have a roster of like 7 guys. I have rebuilt so many franchises. What am I doing wrong? Well, I guess that'll do it there, my friends. We got fired again. Check your finances. I glanced at them. It looks like they aren't actively losing money right now. So, but they have an even smaller arena. Yeah, okay. We lost it again. These people just wanted... These people have confidence and want me in the top quarter of the league. I should be able to freaking do that. But I'm already at payroll. I have $6 million to fill out all of this roster space. We did it again. We did it again. We did it again. All right. Well, I'll see you guys probably next Tuesday or whenever I put out the Leafs video. We got fired again. Someday, we won't get fired. That's the plan. That's the plan, is to not get fired. All right, folks. Well, I'll catch you again soon. I hope you guys enjoyed your time hanging out. I know it was a little longer than usual, but I will see you guys again soon. Peace.